Up here, little laptop. There we go. Tammy, how you doing, boo? Lord. Where's my alcohol? Oh, right in front of me. Hi, Janice. I gotta clean my glasses, y'all. Do y'all clean your glasses with your 99% alcohol? If you don't, you should, honey. Yes, Lord. Let me clean these glasses, then I can see who's on. I can't even see my own self right now. I'm so blind. Child, you know what they say. I'm blind in one eye and can't see out the other one, honey. Lord. June. Hello, hello. Hi, Auntie Kim, PJ, June. Bryn, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you, Bryn. I don't have Messenger, so I don't know how to message you. Hi, Valerie. If I haven't called your name, say hello. Marisol, how is it in Texas, girl? It's slippery as a banana peel here. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Geneva. It's bad in Texas, too? Yeah. Let me fix this thing here. Hi, Sharon. Look, got my bubbly. Hi, Mindy. How you doing? Hi, Donna. Good, good, good. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? We got a house full tonight. Thank y'all for being here. Look, I hadn't took my Christmas down in my office yet. I don't want to take it down. It doesn't look that Christmassy because I have peacock feathers in it. I might leave it, girl. It's my office. I can leave it if I want to, can I? Look, we made it to headquarters for just a little bit today. Brooke made it in. Brooke only lives 10 minutes away from headquarters. She went in yesterday to wait on a spring order that never showed up. Yesterday was a little bit rougher. Our parking lots are still, you know, I mean, they've scraped them, but it's so cold here, they can't get it down to the surface. So they were better this afternoon, but we are, any staff that can make it in, we are encouraging everybody to leave before the sun goes down. Cause girl, during the day we got white ice and at night we got black ice. We got ice all the way around. So, yeah, we stayed till about 4-ish and then we headed back here so that I could get ready to see you all tonight. And guess what? Guess what? Let me fix this real quick. There we go. I can't see y'all because, you know, my face is in the comments. I got a heat wave in Alaska. Lord. Elizabeth, that's watching from Virginia. Anybody else in Virginia and North Carolina watching? Raise your hand, please. Raise your hand. I just saw Fox News and we're in for it again this weekend. They're saying that a nor'easter is going to stall up over the East Coast. Of course it is, honey. Of course it is. And drop us another snowstorm this weekend. So, Lord, we're in for it. Anyway, we're going to get ahead of this because I have worked for weeks on this, what should be this Sunday's class. We're going to get ahead of that. We want to move Sunday's class to Saturday. Let me tell you what we're going to do. Every in-person class I teach you how to price your nail art. Unless all the people in my class have already learned how to do that, I won't go over it a second time. But even if I have one new one, I teach you how to price that nail art, honey, because it's no good learning the art if you don't know the price and the science behind it. So I kind of have a little complicated form that I worked up several years ago I've been using. I have condensed that to a simple, dimple little formula that you can put on like an index card size or a 3x5 and leave on your station or leave in your press-on nail kit box, whatever you have set up for that. This weekend, I am doing a very in-depth course on how to price your nail art. What should be a $5 nail art? What should be $10? Excuse me, that was bubbly. What should be $20? If you don't watch any class the rest of the year, honey, you need to be with us at 7 o'clock this Saturday night. It'll be a couple of hours because what happens is we go pull this expensive nail art product we bought from Miss Tracy, and we try to pull that over and put on a $5 nail art, and that should be in a different tier of nail art. So I'm not only going to teach you how to price it, I'm going to teach you what should be in that particular grouping for, let's say, $5 nail art, for example, okay? What you should pull from for $5 nail art versus $20 nail art. So even if you do press-on nails, this is not how to price your press-on nails, but it gives you an idea of the tiered service, so you know if you've got, and these numbers are just off the top of my head, if you got a $25 set versus a $75 set. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I'm going to learn you something this weekend, honey. That's what they say here in the South. I'm going to learn you something. Saturday night, 7 p.m. because we scared we're not going to have no electricity if we wait till Sunday with this other storm coming in. Okay, y'all with me? Yes. Oh, and wait, I got to get something. Hold on. Lord. Oh, I got to show you what we're giving away Saturday. So I'm going to give you a code. If you're with me live, I'll give you the code where you can get the download free, the little chart I was talking about. That'll download straight to your, I believe it's student portal. I asked Hillary on that for sure. I'm pretty sure it goes into your student portal, not your email, that you can print that. We're going to give you that free, and we're going to give this away. We're going to give this away. I have details this week on how you can get this free. Do y'all know what this is? Anybody know what this is, girl? Should say Queen Ladybug. Look here. Look, I had to film a gel class today. Is why I got 2 manicures on. Oh! This holds all your eye candy collection. This is a suede leather Queen Ladybug binder. Now look, unfortunately, I don't have time to polish it for you, honey. You're going to get the nail tips. You're going to get some of these fit glass discs. We're going to send you the tips. We're going to send you the disc, everything, honey. And you can catalog your gel polish in here. If you don't have any eye candy colors, it's okay. I have about 3 or 4 of these. I don't know if you call this a binder or a book. I don't know. But I have eye candy in this one. In another one, I have all alcohol inks, like all the solid colors. And then I have formulas that I've mixed together, and this color, there's little numbers underneath here. So like for number 009, for example, I can write in my little Excel sheet what colors of ink I've used for that. Then I have another one that has all of our Dazzling Daydreamer, our Effect gel polishes, and that sort of thing in it. It holds 156 colors. 156 colors. Yeah, this is like your nail polish Bible, honey. So we're going to give this away free on Saturday. I almost said Sunday. I'll be telling you how you can get this and give you a coupon code so you can get it free. So y'all be sure you're watching Saturday night at 7. And there's the brand new one. She's so pretty. Let me put this down. How y'all doing? I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute. Girl, let's get this camera turned around. We're going to do some nail art. We have a teeny little bundle tonight. It's going to be some really sweet little winter sweetheart nails. Is it available to purchase? Yes. The bundle, no, not the bundle. You're not talking about the bundle. You're talking about the binder, right? Gel polish binder. You got a new truck today? Yay for new trucks. Yes, it is, Rhonda. Keith, can you see if you can find that, babe, and put that link up? He back in the closet, honey. I got a remedy. My big desktop computer's back there. It's on one of my toolboxes. Girl, it's killing my back sitting on that little tiny bar stool. I got a remedy. I don't have an office outside of my studio here, but I got a space right outside my door right there for a desk. I think I'm gonna do it. If I get snowed in again this weekend, honey, you wait and see. I'll have my office put together. All right, hold on. He loves the closet. That's his prayer closet, honey. That's his prayer closet. Lord, Miss Tracy better quit it. Honey. Oh, child. Let's get you turned around so we can see something. I gotta get my camera. Let's see where we are here. There we are. Look here, girl. Girl, let me slide this over just a little. There we go. There we go, GGO. Y'all know what tomorrow night is, right? What's tomorrow night? Who knows what tomorrow night is? Tomorrow's Thursday. I've mentioned it a few times now. What do I do on Thursday night? Oh, it's my one-stroke practice. Look, y'all, I don't let anything interrupt that. I come down here and get real quiet in my studio. If I want to watch a movie, I'll put something on while I'm practicing, but it has to be something I've seen before because I don't really want to get engrossed in my movie. That is my practice time. I lock myself in from about 7 to 9 o'clock and I practice. This is a simple 3-petal, 1-stroke flower. If you've taken any of my online 1-stroke courses, look, this flower, and I just kept it colors of the rainbow, Roy G. Biv. Okay? This same flower is this same flower. I just shrunk it down. That same 3-petal is this same 3-petal. Okay, hi Charlene, hi Jess. So tomorrow night, I don't know what I'm going to practice tomorrow night, honey. But I'm going to get into it. I'm going to get into it tomorrow night because I want to do these big fluffy cabbage roses. And I'm already seeing that I'm going to have a few that go in the trash can until I get it just the way that I want it. And you know what? I'm all right with that. We have to be comfortable with not getting it right the first go around. Who's going to commit to practice with me on Thursdays? Can you commit or not? If not Thursday, do you have another night a week you could do it? Well, we got to hold each other accountable like we're on a diet, honey. Like we're on a diet. Let's do it. Okay, tonight's bundle. Tonight's little bundle is already on sale, honey. You got my 1-stroke class during Picasso sale. You can't for the life of me get the basic leaves. Girl, hold on. Don't stress over that. Don't stress over that. I can't say no more. Don't stress over it. Work on your other things, and then we'll fix them leaves here in a second. In a hot minute. Tonight's little bundle is on sale for $49. You get 6 glitters. This is my favorite glitter collection we've ever done. You're going to get Kiwi, Kiwiosity, Cha-Cha Cherry, Oompa Doodle Blue. Boy, this blue is beautiful too. Look at that. Violet Bow. You same, Aaron. Visionary. Oh, this is so pretty. And Rose and Shine. Lord, look at these. These glitters are insanely sparkly. They're all holographic and they all have this chameleon effect to it. Do y'all see that change in color? But when they change color, they stay in that pastel. Okay, there's the binder right up top. Rhonda, if you're still with us, there's the gel polish binder if you just want to buy it. If you don't want the code for Sunday or Saturday. Okay, this comes 6 glitters. It comes with a beautiful crystal charm mix. It's got some little flowers. It's got crystals. It's got charms. It's got moonstones in here. It's just a nice little flowery. Look at those little tiny leaves, honey. Springy mix. Not springy, sweethearty mix. Ooh, child is stuck to my fingers. And then Winter Wonderland Icicle Gels. Some of my favorite gels that we've ever had. I'm going to use these tonight. That's in that little bundle. Any questions? Okay, let's get going. When you get your icicle gels, hold on, let me get a little film here. Let me get my tweezers. There's a little clear film over that. You gotta take off. This is for shipping purposes, so they stay put during shipping. Girl. I love these gels. They can be used as full cover gel polish, or you can do artwork with them. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do both tonight. Okay, thought I had my nail tips ready. Look, Wednesdays are a rush when I'm at headquarters, and then I'm back over here for my live and all the things, honey. Let me slide this down just a little. There we go. And usually I like to have my tips pre-prepped, but there was no time today. When I tell you it was a madhouse, it was a madhouse, child. I think we'll do 3. Oh, I don't know. We'll do a couple more here. You know, we have to remember that much of the country has been shut down because of this ice storm. Nashville, which is one of our hubs that all of our shipping goes through, is still without power. Like, they got hit really, really hard with ice. So packages are getting rerouted. People can't track their packages. Y'all got to sit on that because I don't know anything more than what you know. It's not just us, Raleigh, Greensboro, all the things, honey. All the things. Yes, you're going to have to catch a replay. That's all right. We're going to put some all over gel color on here. Let's put on a little No Buff. Okie dokie. Little base coat. Now look, if you just want a general base coat you can use with these plastic tips, I recommend that you use your press-on gel. I'm going to use Ghost tonight on mine. I want just this really soft. You're not going to see this. But look, y'all, it's hard for me to see a clear base coat on camera. It's hard for me to see it in person. What am I talking about? Okay, let's cure that. And let's go ahead and put some on a couple of these others too. This one, little No Buff, and one more. This is going to be easy, simple nail art. Who's up for that tonight? You know, sometimes we get upset because those of us that work behind the chair and can do really phenomenal and outstanding artwork, sometimes we feel like we don't get to show our skill because we have lots of red only gel polish wearers or lots of people that just want nude. You know what? That's all right. It's okay to pad your schedule with those kind of services because it lets your body have a little break and it lets your mind have a little break too in between those services that might be a little bit more taxing or challenging for you. So don't look at it in a bad way. Look at it in a good way. That's most of your in-person, and that's all right because those in-person people stay with you because they love you and they still pay our salary, don't they? They sure do, honey. That's all right. That's all right. Okay. Our little gels. I'm going to grab this gel brush. This is from one of those little cat eye palettes. I'm going to put it on with this. And I love this purple one right here. This is a thicker, little bit stiffer type of gel, because you can use this for all over, or you can use it for nail art. And what you know, look at my nail tip. She not wanting to stick to that. Girl, I can't touch it. I can't touch it, I don't think. Just a handful that want advanced art. Yeah, that's all right. These little gels are what we call hyperpigmented. Look at the opacity of that. Oh, girl, she's pretty, isn't she? Look here. Now, these cure to tack-free finish. And look, I touched that when I went in the light. I'm going to pretend like she's not on there, honey. I'm going to put me Miss Tracy go paint something over that. I am. You see that right there? It touched right on the tip of it. Look, we have to, Kimberly just made a great point. She said it works because that's all I have time for. I'm going to take a little bit of this pink one while that purple is in the light. Oh, look, y'all, I still had some purple in my brush. Girl, quit. That's pretty. It's not always about being a rock star. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this darker pink, because those that let's say you see me and I just want just a natural gel polish mani, and I want red because that's one of my favorite colors. You would make me feel like a rock star. Even on, when I'm wearing short little natural nails. That is all right. Oh, girl, look at that. Won't you quit? Won't you quit? Okay, cure. Now, because this cure is tack-free, I don't know if I've chromed over this or not. I cannot remember, y'all. I work with a lot of product. I'm going to try and chrome over it. I might have to put some outshine down, but I don't know. Let's do, what else look good for Valentine's Day? This is pretty. Let's do her. This icy lavender. Girl. Getting framed, Thelma. Oh, that's a good idea, Sunny. Y'all look at this color. The pearlescent on these are fabuloso. Girl, they're just fabulous. Okay, in we go. And I believe, because that is a thicker type of gel, I do believe, oh yeah, she gonna need some outshine. I can tell by feeling it. Let's see if we can get rid of that little boo-boo where I touched right there. That was one coat. Girl, one coat. Here we go. A little outshine. And we're going to go into some chrome here. And I have something to show you guys while we're talking about chrome. Let's pop that in the light. Let's go ahead and outshine all of these. I love this where I put the two colors on there. You know what? We should have done two like that so I can school you on some chrome here. Have we got time? Can I do another one like this real quick? Yeah. When I was running mobile, because I started the first 8 or 9 years of my business was all my services were either in people's houses or their office, wherever they, wanted me to come. Most of them was in their homes. Did a lot of spa parties. And I had to have my arsenal loaded because I think we've talked about this before. I did not want somebody to ask me to do something and me not be able to do it, which meant stocking up a whole car to be able to provide that nail art service. Real quick, I'm just going to stick this on this little plastic tip. Let's do 2 of these just alike. I'm loving this color. It doesn't go on nearly as well because I don't have a base coat on there to provide that slippage. That's all right. We're just doing for demo purposes. These are good for people that are hard on their nails. The pigmentation is so nice on these. There we go, Gigio. Let's cure her up. It is very, very tough, Jess. Girl, don't I know it. Very tough. Okie dokie. Let me see which one. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that one. Okay. I got a grade A chrome. Sorry, didn't mean to touch that. And I got a grade D chrome. I just want to make sure I got the right color I want to use here. Hold on. Oh, I think I'm going to go with that, all the Jingle Ladies. Everybody wonders why Miss Tracy's chromes is so expensive. First of all, this is a 2-gram jar weight. That's a lot of powdered chrome in here, 2 grams by weight. Okay. This is a grade A omnichrome, meaning that it has a beautiful, beautiful color shift to it. Grade A chromes are typically milled finer, so that when you put it on, you get that glassy type of surface over your chrome versus like a grade D chrome. These are the 12 chromes of Christmas. This one's all the Jingle Ladies. Now here, and I absolutely hate these jars. My little arthritis fingers don't want to be able to open this. This is a grade D chrome I ordered from, I'm not going to tell you where I ordered it from. It's brand new. That's all that was in the jar. That's all I got, boo. Right there. Let's put us some outshine on this one. And we're going to see which one works the best over this nail we did 2 of. Because when I ordered this grade D one, the photograph looked like a grade A. Okay, here we go, Gigio. Okay, here's grade A, all the Jingle Ladies. They're similar in color. I mean, it's not going to be the exact color. All the Jingle Ladies. Little sponge. Girl. Look here. And that friction The heat and the friction is what will make that go really, really mirror. She's pretty, isn't she? Look at that. Now, I don't want to use the same sponge because I got that product in my sponge. Let's get us another one. Let's see. I use this one right here. Here is grade D chrome. Already, even though I'm giving that some friction, you see what's happening, girl? Let's give her the same kind of heat friction as we gave the first one. All right, let's get the two. Grade A. Grade D. You see what you're getting? This was $8.99 for that right there. Now, let's just, for comparison purposes, let's put a shiny top coat on it and see if that makes a difference, if that makes this chrome go shiny. Obviously, we know we would seal that with metallic glaze. While it does make a shiny surface, it still is cloudy. I don't know if y'all can see that on camera. She's still cloudy. You can see it on camera, so let's cure her. I'm gonna spill this if I don't put. You can even see on the clear portion of the lid, she's cloudy. See there? And look at this one. Girl, you better quit it now. And you will use much less of a grade A chrome than you will a grade D chrome. Let's put a little top coat on grade A girl here. Ooh, honey, she's pretty. Look there. So apples to apples, I don't think there's any comparison. Let's get her out. That's the grade D. That's the grade A. Let's go ahead and cure her. I just threw a top coat on for now, Kimberly, because we're comparing. Obviously, we know we would seal it in a metallic glaze. Okay, bring back in a little gel palette here. And I think I'm going to use my mini art gel brush. She looks like this. Like that. I always leave a little bit of gel in this to seal up her brush hairs, you know, so that I don't, so she doesn't get frayed. Let's take this first nail we did. We're going to throw a little artistic matte over on her. Let's do it. Oh, before I do, I got to see if this surface chromes without outshine. This is probably the wrong color chrome. Let's look at it. I don't know if she does. She does. Look here. Lord, we're going to run with it. We're going to run with it. Let's see if we can clean that off the bottom of there. Or no, we put outshine on there. What am I talking about? Okay. Well, let's just go on and chrome it then. I'm going to use the same color chrome. All the Jingle Ladies. Ooh. Look how pretty that is. Girl, I'm about to chrome my own nails. That looks pretty over my red. Oh, honey. Last one. My lamp going crazy over here. Hold on. And let's put a little of that chrome on here. Look, it looks like a different color chrome every surface you put it on. Oh, I love it over this. Oh, honey, look at that. That one's beautiful, isn't it? All of those are gorgeous. Now we can put some artistic matte on them. Now that we've chromed it, we're going to double chrome these. Let's double chrome it. Let me turn the lamp back on. There we go. Artistic matte. And artistic matte. I really love this combo. It was that one right there with all the Jingle Ladies over top, in case you already have the supplies. And let's cure. Okie dokie. Let's get us a little palette. I'm going to put some of each of those colors on here. This has a stiff enough texture that it'll make a nice, it'll kind of make some line work through what we're going to pop on. Let's grab a little of that. And I want some of this white one up here. As a matter of fact, I might want to use that on all of them, even after I've put this out on my palette. I didn't see her sitting up here in the corner all by her little lonesome. Let's get a little bit more of her. Okay. Lord, y'all, after I found out it's going to snow today, again, let me get a drink of water. I went on the Amazon, honey, and I ordered me 2 doggy grass pads that I can put out here at my terrace level. When you walk out my downstairs, my deck is above it, but I have, it's completely covered for a good 20, 30 feet out back. These little things, darling, when I tell you solid sheet of ice here, look, people skating, they are ice skating in their cul-de-sac where the plows haven't gotten to. Our news station is saying they've never seen anything like it. They've never seen this kind of mix in the history of mixes. So, girl, I got me 2 faux grass pads coming for these doggies, because they have had the hardest time standing up on this ever was. Lord. Okay. Let's grab this white and let's go right up into here. And let's just kind of let that wipe out. As we come down the side of that nail. You see the texture I'm talking about that creates? And on down we go, and smooth, 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 smooth. Lord, look at there. Child, I already see a flower that could be born right up here in the corner. Yes, honey. Let's cure that. Let's go in maybe with this one. Same brush. And I want a really irregular window around this one. Irregular by, look at this, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Window or frame, whatever you call it. Here we go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We're going to expose the middle of this nail. Almost like a little veil, isn't it? Girl. You do not have to be able to paint people or portraits or anything else to create nail art. Look at there. All right, let's cure that. Last one. Let's see, where'd she go? I don't know. Should we put the blue with that? Let's do. Oh, I almost made a boo-boo. Hold on. Let's do an asymmetrical, like asymmetrical French. Almost didn't say that right. There. We're going to go here. Like little ribbons. We're going to go here. And it's okay to let that texture kind of pile up. That's what these gels are for. And just keep going over that till you kind of get it where you like it. You're the one doing it, not me, honey. Even though I'm the one doing this one, right? See there? Look, we jinxed ourselves on this weather because when we were doing personal Picasso, honey, we was carrying on about how warm it was. Yes, we were. I'm going to stay with the same color chrome on everything. All the Jingle Ladies again. We're going to double layer this. And now we're going to chrome. I did not put outshine on that. I wanted to see if the gels hold chrome, and they do. They do. Oh, child, that's pretty. We'll pop her right there. Oh, look here, how pretty. Now, because that's on white, it's just like a little chromy glow on that white. I'm all right with that too. That's beautiful. And now this one. Make a pretty river. The blue, is that what we're talking about? Which one? Yes, honey. Look here. Now what we've done, we've set our canvas up. We have set ourselves up. We can put anything inside of here. If your jam is drawing hearts, you could do little hearts. Maybe you want hearts here. Maybe you want hearts here. If your jam is flowers, if your gifting is stamping, you could stamp inside of there, could you not? Yes, you can. You can. But look what I'm going to show you. I got a couple alcohol inks here. I got purple and I got green. Let me wash that brush out. Now, bring in our palette. And we're going to work off the palette. Y'all know how I feel about flooding the nail, and because I'm going to paint a design with this, I just have to be real careful. I don't want to get too much. Let me shake up my green a little. Now this is my neon green. Let me get my other green. Here we go. Wrong green. Makes a big difference. There we go, boo.
What's that?
That is green alcohol ink and purple alcohol ink. Just plain old green. Now, I'm not going to use an alcohol ink brush with that. Alcohol ink brush is going to hold too much of the product. So I'm going to use a 00 brush. Let's take this little lady, for example. And if you've not watched me work with inks on a palette before, these can completely dry up on here. You know, glass palettes, ceramic palettes are becoming a big thing now because so many of us that use alcohol inks are thinning our inks with acetone. And acetone in a plastic palette actually eats the palette up. So yeah, if you got a glass palette, that's perfect. Now take a little bit of acetone on your brush, rehydrate, get it really wet there. And then I'm just gonna do, something like that. Girl. I'm gonna do another one here, 1 and 2, 3. These are little impressions. 1, 2, 3. You don't want all of them to look alike. Oh, maybe here I'll just do 1. I'll add 1 kind of peeking out the side right there. Just have to decide where they're going to live. Right? Oh, she needs a little neighbor. Just a little acetone. I'm just going to soften some of these blossoms that look just a tiny bit harsh. You don't want to wash these out. You kind of want them to stay in their little threesome, but you don't want it to be perfect dots. Okay, now take a little bit of that green and a little bit of the purple. That tone your green down. Girl, won't you quit? And now we put, just a little leaf on there. Look, your brain already knows that's a flower when you look at it, does it not? It does. Maybe we put 2 leaves there. Let's do 1 over here, 1 here. Oh, we can emphasize that color anywhere we want to. Look here. These little, like forget-me-not blossoms. Okay, how much talent did that, or how much time did that take? Nothing. If you wash it out too much, touch it again with a little bit of green. Look, you can even go in here. Maybe you got a little leaf peeking out the side here. You don't have to have a blossom where you have a leaf. Look how pretty that is. Girl, won't you quit? Let's just use the same thing. If I got enough purple left here, let's get us a little bit more purple because I mixed a lot of green in with it. Maybe over here we want something a little bit larger. So we do a little blob here. We do a little blob there. And we do a little blob there. And then we just do some baby blobs like we had on the first one. You know what? I don't like big blob. I'm going to take her off because my brain is telling me to do something else here. We need to follow the French manicure line. So 1, 2, and 3. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. That way we keep the eye down here where that French mani is happening. And here, here, and here. And there. I love these little forget-me-not style artworks. Very free, just really, they're just impressions. Just little tiny impressions. Little green, little green, little green. Little bit of green. Little bit of green. Oh, look how pretty. Ew. Isn't that beautiful? Look, I've got some gel left on here. Let's get my dotting tool and let's go into the center of these flowers. Oh, let's wait till we put the, no, let's do it now. Look here. We just put us a little dot in the middle of our flower. Dot. Little dot. That is so sweet, y'all. I kind of want gold dots on those if I put any at all. This one, can we see this purple on here? My brain wants a one-stroke flower on there, but I'm not set up for one stroke tonight. Maybe we'll just leave her simple like she is. Maybe we just go with that one. But this one is ready for, because I have double chromed this and I have chromed all around the free edge of that nail. I got to metallic glaze her, honey. That top coat will peel off there in a heartbeat. Metallic glaze. I'm going to make all of her shiny. Now, metallic glaze will not only hold your chrome on, it's crystal clear and it will smooth out the texture so your top coat light line is not wavy. It'll encapsulate all of this. Oh boy, that's pretty. Let's give her just a second to level there. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. In the lamp we go. I get asked all the time, do I still have to put a top coat with metallic glaze? Yo, girl, you better. Metallic glaze is not a top coat. It's a shiny surface sealant. Oh, I don't know if I cured my middle to those flowers. I don't think I did, because that first one moved. Oh, girl, let's see here. Let's see here if I, hold on. Hold your breath, boo. I'm going to try and get this on. Look there, she stayed. They stayed put. It's beautiful too. Let's go on and cure that. This is for those that like really minimal type of artwork. Something else that would have looked really pretty on this is tiny white blossoms, just like I did in the purple, but do with white ink. And let's cure that. And now we'll top coat it. Now look, we've been going on about tomorrow night being my one stroke practice night. If one stroke is not your jam, why don't you do alcohol ink florals? This is just dots. It's dots of ink is all. You could do it the same way that I've done my one stroke. Set yourself up with some white nails instead of black nails and do it in every color ink that you've got. Not only are you swatching the ink, you're getting practice with the product. And you get that brain to hand memory function. I talk about that all the time. Look, I'm going to tell you, honey, if you don't use it, you will lose it. I know firsthand because when I opened my nail business, I was teaching music at the time, as well as several other things, and I was a church musician. Like, I have played the piano in church since I was 13 years old. And when I opened my nail business and got busy right off the bat, I stopped playing, and it didn't affect me immediately. It was about 10 years before I noticed. My daughter said one night, she got her violin. She's like, come on, Mama, let's play. I forget what she wanted to play. I sat down to play that with her, and my hands could not play what my brain was reading. My brain could see it. In my mind, I could play it, but I was out of practice. I had lost part of my gifting. So you go lose it, honey. Look, we can't close our business and take a 3-month vacation, because if we come back after 3 months, we will not start back at the skill level that we left at. Did you know that? You can't pick back up where you left off just thinking that you can do that. Singers, musicians, singers have to stay in practice, keep their vocal cords active. It's the same way with us. We have to stay in practice, whatever you feel like you are good at. Maybe it's watercolor, maybe it's something, maybe it's not any of those. Maybe you do a really good gel polish mani, but your chrome always has a wavy light line to it. You need practice getting that chrome on there, right? Yeah, girl. I don't know about you, but I don't want to lose this. I love doing this. And to date, my one-stroke classes are my #1 selling online courses, are my one-stroke classes. How many's taken a one-stroke class online? Raise your hand. Let me see. Would you or would you not recommend it? Yes, no, maybe. Not at all, girl. It stressed me out. Right? Look here. Beautiful. Just really sweet little nail art tonight. If you don't know where to start with your one stroke, you go start with your rookie class. Your rookie class goes over all the brushes that we use, our brush strokes. It's got some really nice practice charts with it. And look, if you ever struggle, if your system you're using doesn't want to download your practice charts, just message us. I can't help you with it, girl. That's Hillary's thing. But Hillary is in office every Monday and Wednesday. And she'll be glad to just send it directly to your email if you have trouble. But that's right above is the one stroke rookie class. That's a really good place to start because there's 4 levels. You can't start at the highest level, okay? Donna says she went from nothing and a little bit at a time. Donna does really nice one stroke now, but she had to start somewhere. So listen, real quick, in the bundle again tonight are 6 glitters. I didn't even use the glitter. I got sidetracked here, honey. I used all of these icy gels. And what else in the bundle? I didn't use the roses either. Have got time? Have got time to put some of these on? Let's put a few of those on. Let's do it. Look, that's what we can put here. Lord. We got our crystal picker. I don't know where my little jewelry tray is at. I'm going to put them right here. All right. Crystal embossing gel, that's what I put my stones on with. I like the way the texture of this, and I like the way it holds my stones and my crystals. Plus, it cures to a tack-free finish, so you don't have a sticky surface down in between whatever it is you go put on here. I'm going to let it overlap that just a little. That's too much, but let me take some of that off, honey. There we go. And kind of taper her out. If I'm putting something chunky down, I tend to use a little bit more of my crystal embossing gel. We don't want them to come off. No, honey. Tweezers. I don't know if I have tweezers or not. Let's see if we can pick this up. Yes. Oh, let's scooch her over. Mm-hmm. Girl. You cannot tell me that is not beautiful. And now let's go. Let's see what we got in our little mix here that we can nudge up and sneak up next to it. You see, we're gonna slide her up under the bottom of there. Looky. And we're going to do the same. We're going to sneak that one up in there. And then we're going to take a couple little babies. And we're going to put these little babies right there around it. Oh, what else we got? We got some little pearls in here. We got some moonstone. There. Here. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go down here and grab this little moonstone for the bottom. Sorry, I don't got this hat on that keeps hitting my camera. I don't normally wear a hat, but I'm telling you what. Honey, it's cold. When you got doggies in and out, you got to have something on your head. And I put my hood up over it now. Let's go on this side And let's snug in just a little crystal right there. Oh, let's get a little leaf. She should have went there. Oh, no, I'm not going to use the leaf. That's a different color green. And maybe this. Nope, let's leave it just like that. Come on, camera, focus. That's it, boo. That's it. Look how pretty. These are in the bundle, yep. It's just a nice mix. There's some flowers, there's moonstone. If you don't know what I mean when I say moonstone, they're cabochon. They don't have a facet to them. Like here's a little pink moonstone in this one. Well, here's one. And the moonstones are a chameleon. They are cat-eye chameleon little moonstones in there. There's pink, there's clear. I think there's a little bit of blue, green. Colored crystals. There's a few charms in here. But it's a really beautiful mix. And this is a 10-gram jar that you'll get that in. Me too. I love those. Alrighty. Now, I only cured that 30 seconds, but if you're doing it in real life, you go cure it 60 to 90 seconds. When you've got this in your light, whether you've got it on a press-on or a human, that should rotate like a little rotisserie chicken under your lamp so that those light rays aren't just hitting the top of the nail. They're penetrating all around those nooks and crannies. So you want the hand to move inside of the lamp, or you want to load up your little nail stand here and you just rotate that inside of the lamp. The stone mix is only in the bundle. I'm so sorry. We have very few of this bundle. I think there was 10, was all. I'm so sorry. All right, listen, thank y'all for being here. If you typically join me on Sunday night, there is no Sunday night class this week because of winter storm coming in. It's going to be Saturday night. We're moving it up on purpose, and we are doing how to price your nail art this Saturday. You absolutely don't want to miss that. Honey, get your dinner, get your TV dinner, get your Diet Coke. It's going to be about a 2-hour class Saturday night, so I can teach you all the ins and outs of pricing nail art. You are more than welcome to ask questions, and I've made all kinds of samples to go with this for Saturday. So I'll send out a little reminder, and we'll see you Saturday at 7 p.m. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.